So this next one is going to be one of these things that says it above. It's a perfect square or a difference of squares. But let's take a look at what that really means. So what we're going to do is we're going to factor this, and we're going to factor it the old-fashioned way. So what we need to do is find two numbers to put in our two binomials. So we know our first term is x squared, so that means our first term for both of these is going to be x, right? Because doing backwards FOIL would be x times x getting us an x squared. And then the last term being a plus 9 means that either the signs of our two binomials are either both positive or both negative. And then looking at the negative 6 in the middle tells me that they are both going to be negative. So we're looking at two negatives. So now we need to find some factors of 9. And 9, of course, factors are 1 and 9, and 3 and 3. And we need to find factors that add to equal our middle term, which is 6. So that's our last option there, 3 and 3. They're obviously going to be negative 3 and negative 3 here, but that's fine. So notice we have the same factor twice, right? We have x minus 3 and x minus 3. So that means this is what is called a perfect square trinomial, because it comes out to be x minus 3 squared equal to 0. Now we're not done solving it yet, right? Because we need to actually get an x equal to a number. But at this point, the nice thing here is that we could square root both sides. Instead of setting each factor equal to 0, we're just going to get rid of the square. And of course, the square root of 0 is 0. So x minus 3 equals 0. We add 3 to both sides. And we now have that x is equal to 3. And that's it. Pretty simple. Now, again, this up here is called a perfect square trinomial. So really what you're looking for with these, and you can check them before you even really get deep into the work. If the last number is a perfect square, 9 is the perfect square of 3, and the middle term is that same perfect square, the square root of that perfect square doubled, then this is a perfect square trinomial. Even if it's negative or positive, it doesn't matter. If the 6 could be positive or negative. If it's positive, it's just going to be x plus 3 and x plus 3. But otherwise, that's what we got going on there. The next one's for you to try.